level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this always so yummy, all this stuff so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this always so yummy, all this stuff so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. I won't do this no more. That's all news.
Listen, I really want to just keep jamming it at. My name is Marissa Bludon. Welcome to the Author's Corner. I just want to share with you some insights, check in to see. The last time we spoke, were you doing anything that I suggested? Listen, you are authors. This is the Author's Corner. You are authors. How are you making your money? How are you making your money? We can write. That's great. But how are you going to get them to read your book? How are you going to make your money? And so, as I mentioned to you across the shows, my name is Marissa Bludon. I am the CEO of TCS Consultant, which is a executive leadership coaching company. And I'm also the CEO and editor-in-chief of Own It Magazine and Publishing. And, for those of you who are chiming in for the first time, this is the Author's Corner as featured in the Own It magazine. And this platform is designed to really bring support to our authors, to intrigue them and to get their juices flowing on and support them on how they can make money, be a community of support to help them make money, come up with ideas, how they can work together, collaborate together, and make things happen. I'm only going to be on here for a short minute, and I want to talk to you. The Own It platform, our focus this month is on mindset, starting the year off right, being open-minded. And last week, I believe I spoke to you in regards to some different ways that you can make money, taking center stage and owning it for yourself. Stop waiting for people to invite you to an event. Stop waiting for people to invite you to speak and create your own platform, your own events, your own book signing event. I think I made some recommendations to you in regards to getting in touch with local facilities by which you can rent out the space and have your own book signing and attached to that book signing, do a full presentation on what's in your book. So today I want to intrigue you to say, what did you write about? What did you write about? What you wrote about, how can you expand on what you wrote about? So you wrote your part. If you're part of an anthology, which I see a big wave of anthologies going on, which is a great thing for someone who's just started writing or someone who's done their own projects and wants to be connected with a community. That's really great. And so my charge to you is, what are you doing with that? What are you doing with that? Are you expanding on that? How is that working for you? And then, you know what? In fact, I'm only on for a short minute. So I want to suggest this. I'm going to look back at this video recording and I'm going to see who's really watching, who's really looking for ways of how they can take their book and really, really make it their business. Not do another program by a coach, but actually finding methods by which you can actually take your book, create a program, create service offerings, and really, really make it your business. And so I'm charging you with this. Reach out to me and let me know, how are you making money with your book? Are you stuck? And if you want to get unstuck, let's work together and get you unstuck so you can actually begin to make the money that you're looking to make, and to build it up, to really build it up to an actual platform by which you just make things happen for you, that you really, really make things happen to you. So I'm really going to charge you today to do that. So last week I spoke to you in regards to creating your own events. I want to know, have you been focusing on doing that? And you have to be open-minded. So, like I said, this month we're talking about being open-minded. You have to be open-minded. Get out of your own way. Stop limiting your success by saying, these are some of the things I just won't do. I don't feel comfortable doing them. At first, we all don't feel comfortable, but eventually when you start seeing the value of what you bring to the table, the things that you need to do that will make you feel uncomfortable, that will stretch you, you'll know that it's been worth it. And so again, I want to charge you. I'm not going to stay on here, because I want to see if you've been doing any of the things that I suggested, or I want to get your feedback on, I want to get your feedback on what you've been doing. I want to engage you to now start speaking to me and letting me know, have you been trying to do that? Have you reached out to the local libraries? I was in a forum last week, and a gentleman suggested that you contact the local colleges. But let me tell you this, before you can contact anybody to get you to start speaking on their platforms, to get them to start coming in and really, exercising and taking advantage of the opportunity that you have as a now published author. And many of you are even just not published author, you're best-selling authors in different categories. How are you capitalizing off of that? So I want to intrigue you to say this: before you can contact anyone and show up, you have to have your programs in place. You have to know exactly what it is after this. So if you come and speak about your topic in the book, people are going to come and want you to show them how you did what you did in the book. Do you have those systems in place? Do you have those bona fide programs in place that really, really support what it is you wrote in your book? Or what was your vision for writing in the book? And how are you taking that vision, that idea, and making it your reality, putting it into action? And so, again, like I said, I'm out of here. I want to hear from the Author's Corner. I want to hear from all the authors that are in the Author's Corner as to what it is. How are you leveling up? How are you taking this thing to the next level? If you are on a job and you're looking to transfer from working full time for someone else and taking this little, like, so if you're in an anthology, you probably get like 500 words, you probably get a page, 2 pages, 3 pages at the most. How are you taking that small piece and expanding it out to actually creating you a business from that? I've done that. And so I don't think I have my book here. But if you're interested, you can Own It as a digital copy. I can drop that down to you. Send me your email. I'll drop the Own It book to you and show you just the way that I formatted my own book in regards to how do you teach people. That's where your real nugget is how do you teach people to do what you've accomplished in anything that you've written. And that's where your programs and all that other good stuff comes to play. Let's see a comment here. Hey, Dr. Hipsky, love you so very much. But that's how you do it. That's how you take your book and make it your business. You have to create substance to it. And so I just wanted to share that. Just wanted to jump online with you really quick. I do want to hear from you. So message me. I'll check back on this video to see who's commented, who has had time to watch it on a replay. I know you all busy working on your jobs. So I want to see and hear back from you as we go deeper into the year. I want you to start this year off right. Be strategic and intentional. What are your intents for this year as authors? You should all want to be on a speaking platform. Now, in some cases, you're going to have to pay to speak just so that you can get the exposure you need. But at a certain point, I'm old school. They got to start paying you to come and speak. But you got to position yourself well. And authors, you are speakers. You are representatives of the body of work you contributed to. And so you want to get serious. And that's what this is. This is about getting serious, starting the year off right, having an open mind, being creative, and letting those innovative juices flow. And so, yeah, you got to be strategic and intentional. And one of the things that you have to do is you have to master public speaking. You have to be able to, I'm speaking to you off the cuff. I don't have no notes in front of me, anything like that. I'm speaking to you off the cuff, and I'm speaking to you from a place of experience. You have got to get serious about what it is that you plan to do in this year, and get serious quickly, because let me tell you something. If your financial house is not in order, you're heading into trouble. So this is all business. If some of you are writing, it's a hobby. That's a beautiful thing. Go ahead. It's therapeutic. Writing is therapeutic. But for those of you who really were looking to write and you were really looking to sell your books, they're not just going to sell off the shelf. You're not going to, your friends and family, you're going to tap them out as your audience. You want to get to the rest of the world who really, really needs to hear your story, but they also need to know how you were victorious through your story. So that means that you not only had to have written now you have to come up with a method, an approach to how you got from point A in that book, the victim or under the circumstances, to how you became the victor. And you have to come up with a systematic approach to how you're going to teach others to do the same. People want to come out of their mess. People want to come out of a lack of clarity into clarity and purpose. People want to come out of being out of whack into alignment. You have to show them how to do that. Because you've done it successfully. So if you've written, I'm under the impression that you went through something, but you came out of something and you came out of it victorious. You're still here, you're still alive, you're still breathing. You have to share. How did you do that? And you have to share it in such a way that people get it, understand it, can run with it, and their lives can be transformed from it. So anyway, love you so very much. Just wanted to come on here and spend a little bit of time with you to intrigue you to think deeper, think in a bigger way, project out, so that you can spread your net and get all of the success and all of the victory out of what you've done as an author. So excited. Let me tell you, I'm so excited because this is going to be an amazing year. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of your stories of victory and success stories and testimonies. I'm looking forward to see them as we go through the year. But let's start this year off right. Let's get our minds in a place of strategy and overcoming, because we are all going to go through some stuff. I don't care what you're going through. Your focus needs to be on the victory. And that's what this is. This is a community. But if you don't open up your mouth, if you don't reach out, if you don't network, if you don't connect, if you don't partner, if you don't collaborate, it's not going to happen. You cannot do this alone. We are here to support one another. And to be a place of strategy, creativity, and innovation. And so anyway, without further ado, I love you so very much. Have an amazing week. And remember, I'm charging you. I'm going to drop in the comments section how to be interviewed if you want to get interviewed on the Own It platform, so you can get exposure. The more that you're interviewed, the more that people see you, the more that people know that you exist. And then they'll come after you. They'll start reaching out to you. Say, oh, I heard you on the Own It platform. I heard you on this, or I heard you on that. And they'll start reaching out to you, and they'll start seeking you for you to be interviewed on their show, or for you to be interviewed, interviewed in their magazine, or for you to be a part of their upcoming anthology project, or to teach you how to write your own book. And so again, without further ado, I'm out. Please, I'm going to leave the link in here. So I hope to hear from you, and I'm looking forward to. Let's make things happen, best-selling authors. Let's make things happen in 2022. Let this be a victorious moment. Do something you never thought would be possible for you to do. Okay, because we could do this. All right, love you so very much, and I look forward to checking my email to see who wants to be interviewed on the Own It platform. I'm out.